Alright, on today's product review, I figured I'd do something that I've kind of already done, but I figured I should go into more detail on it. This is the Vivitar 783 HD action cam that you can pick up from Walmart. Now let's go on with the accessories. Now, the camera itself has nothing to mount it to, so I mount it with a tripod. And so it comes with this little nifty little piece of plastic, which I actually kind of like about it because, well, when you put it in, you can put the camera in one way, you can flip it over, which is how I have it mounted in my car. It also has a supposedly waterproof case, which I'm going to get to the waterproofness of it in a little bit, but just simple. You just take the camera, plop the camera. You take the camera, plop it in there, fold it closed, and then you just lock it in there, which is a little bit difficult to open and close. But on a case like this, you kind of want that because you don't want your camera getting ruined for obvious reasons. Also comes with a little like a bicycle helmet mount thing that, well, I would never use it on a helmet, but it has a little strap thing that you can half-assly put it together. And to be honest with you, I was taking this and I was putting the waterproof case on it, and I was clamping it on the front of the boat. I never got any footage doing that because, well, it was kind of in the way, and so we took it off. But I would show you the clamping it on there, but there's like a foot of snow outside, and so that's going to be whenever I film on the boat. It also comes with this nice nifty little handlebar mount, which also I use in my car. It's just on my old shit handle with a little plastic piece on the bottom of it, which is nice. And I have to mount the camera in it upside down. That's why I said about the flipping the thing over. The little plastic case is always nice. But anyhow, do you think that you could use this camera for YouTube? That's really a good question. I'm actually going to test that right now. So can you use this for YouTube? That's really up to you, the viewer, to decide. Do you find the picture quality of this acceptable? Do you find the audio levels of this acceptable? Now, I have this mounted on the side of my tripod with the handlebar mount because I figured I'd get a little creative. But would you find something like this acceptable for YouTube on a daily basis? I mean, I wouldn't, but that's because I have my nice Canon Vixia, which I actually got on the screaming deal. But this little camera only costs, I think, $30, $40, depending on what Walmart you walk into. And I've been incredibly happy with it. So why don't we stop this recording and go on to, is that waterproof case really waterproof? Alright, I was going to put the camera, as it sits, it's on right now, in, well, I was going to put it in a big bowl, and figured that would have been stupid when I have a 75-gallon aquarium in my bedroom. So let's hit record on this, and let's just toss the camera in and see what happens. We're recording now. I really hope I don't ruin this camera. There's no bubbles coming out of it. That's a positive sign. It also wants to float, so if I let go of it, it just floats. So that's a positive thing. But let's put that back in there. Why not? Get fish cam. Look at the goldfish. I even have a goldfish in here with no eyes. That's why you don't put aggressive species of fish in with fish that you shouldn't put them in with. But yeah, I mean, like, the reason the water's so yellow is because there's driftwood in here, and that just if you wanted to know. But this thing appears to be pretty watertight. It's also really hard to film fish when you can't see the little screen. But yeah, I'd safely say that that's watertight. All right, now let's wrap this little camera up. I wanted to say that it does have a little picture mode, and in order to get to the picture mode, it has a little slider right here. I don't know if you can see that too good, but it has a video playback, but it doesn't have any built-in speakers, so that's bit annoying, but it will do video playback. The pictures on it aren't very good. And it does have a charging cable. It's a USB-A, so if you're thinking you're going to be able to charge it with your cell phone charger, you're out of luck. And it takes a micro SD. And the last thing I probably should get on before I wrap this video up is when you're recording it after it's fully charged, it only has about 30 minutes of battery life. That's a little bit of a drawback, and you can't exactly... Well, I've had a problem with trying to plug it into my car's cigarette lighter and charge it while I'm recording, because it thinks it's trying to connect to a computer or something. But that's the Vivitar 783 HD, a little cheapo camera from Walmart that I really, really, really like. This is Spaztastic TV. Thank you for watching. Also, right before I go, if you can think of something that I could do to make these videos better, please leave a comment down below and how I can make it better, even if you're going to be calling me rude names or whatever. I really do appreciate it. And have a nice day. Showing up is not all of life, but it counts for a lot. That's a quote from Hillary Clinton.